Around the stadium, there's a big block of English support to our right. Hull City, Southampton, Bristol City, seen the flags of many clubs. Of course, the majority here are from Mexico, and it will be very interesting to see whose side they take. This is the lineup of Argentina. They've been forced to make changes. They've lost their left back, Oscar Garre, who has 2 bookings against his name. So Ola Ticoechea is playing at left back, and they brought into midfield Enrique, which presumably will allow Maradona even greater freedom to go forward. And as we were looking at the lineups, I should tell you that players of both sides were shaking hands and exchanging pennants. So the spirit between the two teams could not be better. This is the England lineup, a team fashioned from adversity to become a far more efficient model than the one which arrived here amid extravagant headlines. There are still perhaps weaknesses, and they may well be probed today, but the side has developed character and characters to offer us realistic hope. So much of the pre-match publicity has been about this little man, 5'6" of him, Diego Maradona, and how England will play him. I don't think there is any question that it will be the responsibility of the man nearest to him at the time to get goal side as quickly as possible and not to commit himself until forced to do so. But as was mentioned earlier, they have other players of quality, and in particular Valdano up front. The officials, as I said, the referee comes from Tunisia, and his name is Ali Benassir. He's 42 years old and he's a computer programmer. And the 2 linesmen from Bulgaria and Costa Rica, Bogdan Docev of Bulgaria and Bernie Ulloa of Costa Rica. The referee, sensibly, as we look at the crowd enjoying the sunshine, the referee is standing in the middle of the shadow there in the centre of the stadium, which is formed by the speakers overhead. Here is the joint top scorer in the tournament, Gary Lineker, alongside Careca of Brazil, who can score no more, and the Spain Cruchageno. Each has 5 goals to his name. Here are the substitutes. Pasculi is the forward player in the Argentina quintet. England have decided that they need on the bench 2 forwards. They're going to include Chris Waddle and John Barnes. There's Chris Woods, the faithful goalkeeper, waiting his chance, but knowing that everybody is hoping that he won't get it, at least not in this World Cup. Ray Wilkins is back again, and there are Barnes and Waddle. And Bobby Robson now has to sit it out and hope. The instructions, the exhortations have gone up. He now joins the rest of us as a spectator, although one suspects that he may shout a little louder than those around us. The referee checking with both linesmen. England in the half to our right, defending that half. Peter Beardsley will be the first player to touch the ball. How he, a little man too, has grown in stature during the course of this tournament. So England against Argentina for a place in the semi-finals. Terry Sanson and Diego Maradona came immediately to him, and the last time those two met, Sanson brought down Maradona, Passarella scored from the penalty spot, but England won the match 3-1. That was the last meeting between the two in May 1980 at Wembley. Butcher. Beardsley followed by two. Hodge, width right from the word go. Sanson. The free kick given against Enrique and quickly taken to Peter Reid. Chufo. Served the corner but not the throw. Peter Reid, who has been troubled by a right, as it were, a right ankle injury. But he said yesterday there was no way he was going to miss this one. But a push and shove, but Butcher got the back header. But the referee had given the free kick for the first push on Jose Luis Brown. Very un-Argentine name. His family on his mother's side originally came from Ireland. First run, 2 marks, the tackle was clean and came from Hodge. Chufo, Brown, and Maradona and Valdano forming a front two. Ruggeri, Giusti, Maradona. Butcher came to him. Hodge into the centre circle to get the header in. Gary Stevens. Tense opening moments. The contest for which the prize is so high. Batista for Argentina. And Maradona made rather more of that than there was. Trevor Steven came rather the worse for wear out of it. Just got a knock on the ankle, but I don't think it's serious. Oh, he's adjusted his boot. He seems quite happy. Urushaga, who wears number 7, is in the centre forward position at the moment, and he's the man I think that they're most likely to push forward from midfield. Kenny Sanson. Butcher. Gary Stevens. 2 forward, Lineker and Beardsley. Looking for Reid. Started the contest in a very attacking role. We've seen him now on both flanks in the first 3 minutes of the match. Enrique. Chufo. Chufo, who's started the match on the right side with Ruggeri going back to where he started the tournament in the middle. And now pulling away to the left. Chufo. Hodge's challenge. Hodge. And Ruggeri is staying with Beardsley if England get possession, which they do through Peter Reid. Lineker's come away from his man. And Ruggeri now picks him up. Butcher. Fennick. Referred to Alvin Martin after missing the last game because of suspension. Kenny Sanson starts to move forward. Maradona got between the two, but the pass was a rather disappointing one. Giusti. Huddle. Pressurised by 2. Stevens. That's a nicely played off ball. And now he's got to get back. Maybe a little as well for him but the Argentine pass was